What's up, y'all? This Lil WB back at it again, another Slab History 101. I know a lot of y'all done heard about the untimely passing of someone that was well respected, not only in just his hood, you know what I'm saying, his side of town, but in the city as a whole, you know what I'm saying, from the Slab community to the bike community, you know. Everybody knew him, everybody loved him, you know what I'm saying. Well respected nigga, hustling, get money nigga, but also a quiet nigga, you know what I'm saying. I mean, if you ask me, you know, just off record, I feel like it ain't too many real niggas left, you know what I'm saying? And Quincy is and was, you know what I'm saying, a real nigga that, you know, anybody that knew him, you know, he was always gonna show you love, you know what I'm saying? He was gonna, you know, support you in whatever you did, you know what I'm saying? I know he always supported me from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? When he came to the Slab, man, he really gave a lot of people game, you know what I'm saying? Bought a lot of people cars, you know, put a lot of cars out there to where people bought their cars. There's a lot of cars that's riding around the city, you know what I'm saying? Today, back then, that shit, I mean, Quincy had at one point in time, and you bought it from him or he bought it from you, you know? So a lot of his, I say, artwork is still out there, you know, on the streets.
I ain't gonna lie, boy, you said a mouthful with that quote on there. Cause it's a bunch of niggas I done seen on these Slab interviews. They done had a few of my cars and them niggas still ain't said a nigga name. Man, I've been putting cars on the blacktop since day one, man. 2-3 cars a year. Every year.
Hey, man, you heard the man right there. So let's kind of dive into some of the cars that he done had, you know, and started off with. Because, man, if you knew that boy had a bunch of cars like he just said. So, I mean, I'm going to try to go in some type of order, you know, but he had so many cars, so I'm kind of just going to, you know, somewhat go in order. If I miss something, you know what I'm saying, y'all say it in the comments. Let him know what else he had, you know, that I might not have mentioned. I think the first car that he ever had and put wheels on was in 2003 on the Taurus. You know, a lot of people that's, you know, OGs, you know, before Texas Wild Wheels, man, they start off, you know, buying wheels piece by piece. A lot of OGs will tell you that they bought their first car and they first set piece by piece. So on that Taurus, he had 3 sets. I can't remember who he got them from, but he had 3 sets. And then maybe like a couple of days later, a week later, something, you know, he had the 4th set. So that was the first one from my understanding. And then he came out with a white sedan DeVille, cream interior, you know what I'm saying? He had a drop LeSabre, candy green drop that he sold. And that drop LeSabre he sold too. He had a maroon STS, 2 L dogs, black and red L dogs. And I think during these times, a lot of the L dogs that he had was, you know, like that 99, that 96 to 99, you know, that body style of L dogs. You know, during that time, that was, you know, kind of like it was like the new Cadillac, but still had that old school reminiscence, you know what I'm saying? So I know he had a bunch of L dogs, black, red. I think he had a white one, you know, because that was around that time. That's what a lot of people in Settegast for sure was riding in, them L dogs. And like I said, man, I'm jumping around a little bit just because Quincy has so many cars, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to pinpoint the exact year and time, you know, that them cars came out. I know one time he told me my pops had a commercial going on down at the shop at WB's, and I know he told me, I think this was like 07, 06, 07 that he had the commercial, and Quincy told me he was like 17 years old. He came to the commercial in the 06 Buick Lucerne, you know what I'm saying? So I was way young, so I don't really remember it like that, but, you know, he was up there. I know at one point he bought a 99 L dog from Bug out of Settegast that originally was bought from my pops, you know what I'm saying? So, man, that boy done had so many cars. I don't know what year it was, but I do know at one point he did buy Byron Max old, you know, the one infamous slant with the clear.
That's that red drop slant B-Mac head with the clear top. I took the clear top off and put a cream vinyl top and let the trunk up, put pops around in the trunk and put broke niggas get somewhere in the trunk. And I don't remember, I think it was probably 2008 or 9, one of them, because I ended up catching 2 25 to life cases, and I went to jail, and I had no bond for like 8 months. And then they finally gave me a bond for $150,000. I sold the car to LeBrie out of Rosewood for $10,000. After I sold the nigga the car, I ain't never see the car no more. But you know, D.D. Mac, he ended up buying the car and putting the Opera front end on it. That's the car he finna get ready to pull out. That's why when he talking about old schools. I just be laughing at that nigga because he building the old school right now.
Then he had bought a light blue DTS that he sprayed candy gold. I don't know if this was the first candy gold car he sprayed, you know what I'm saying? But it probably was among the first candy golds because they always say that the boy liked candy gold, you know. Then he had got the XTS and the 99L dog. I know you heard him say at the beginning of the video, you know, every time a year, you know, he would have like 3-4 cars. So that was the gold XTS and the 99 drop L dog. I think it had like chocolate interior that he bought from Rock from Rosewood, you know what I'm saying? My fault. The hard top L dog came with the XTS, and then after that he had got the drop L dog from Rock from Rosewood. That's what it was, you know what I'm saying? And he always messed with bikes, you know. He always messed with bikes throughout this whole time. I know he had a gold Hayabusa, and then I think 5 of them started getting them Harleys, you know what I'm saying, them Harley Davidsons, and, you know, that's when he kind of got into that. I think after the 99L dog, he kind of chilled a little bit, you know, getting into, you know, buying the Benzes, and, you know what I'm saying, and messing with the bike. He real big in the bike life scene, you know. A lot of people know him from that too, because, you know, that's like another community within the city, you know, aside from the Slabs. And like I said, all the cars that he did have, you know, he eventually sold them. So I know that 99, I don't know where that 99L dog had went, but the XTS and the DTS, I know for sure, you know what I'm saying, that he sold it to some people, you know. Like I said, he always was the one that, you know, would have a car, put the car together, you know, riding it for a little bit. And then, you know, if somebody wanted to buy it, you know, he always sold it.
That's why I be taking pride in my shit, because you never know what you might need that motherfucker for. You might gotta cash it in. You never know, man.
Then, of course, the drop Alante, you know, everybody nowadays know we don't blow money, we show money. That's definitely a representation of how my boy was, you know what I'm saying? Man, I know that boy was really finna come out with something different. He's really either gonna do a drop Delta. He told me a drop Delta, you know what I'm saying? Or he was gonna do a Lincoln, you know, a new model Lincoln, you know what I'm saying? I think he would have came clean in that drop Delta. And I don't think them would have been his last ones. I think that boy had probably 10 more in him, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he was a Cadillac man, and then shit, even with the bikes, that boy probably would have had, you know, a couple more bikes coming out, you know what I'm saying, hitting the scene, more foreigns, you know what I'm saying. Y'all know how that boy did, you know what I'm saying, real nigga. I always wanted to get you on the channel, bro. I've been begging that nigga for the last 2 years to do it, you know what I'm saying. He always said he might do it, he might not do it. I know when I pulled out that camera in Settegast, sometimes that boy be like, nah, I ain't trying to do it, you know what I'm saying. But man, Quincy always supported what I did, you know. He always showed love to the channel. I always watched it, you know what I'm saying. So, man, Quincy, let him know what you got to say.
I be laughing at them niggas. I be seeing them niggas a few days later, and the first day they holler, "Oh, cute, man, I forgot about you, man." I say, man, I hear you. I just be laughing at them niggas, man. It's hard to forget a nigga like me, man. When you say Settegast, shit, my name gonna always ring.